If you're going to do a tutorial on the Transformers, of course, you have to do the leader of the Autobots, Optimus Prime, which we did last time. And of course, you got to do the leader of the Decepticons as well, Megatron. So here it is. What is going on, Dry to Crew? Ramny here with a brand new drawing tutorial for you guys. And today I'm going to be showing you how to draw Megatron as he appears in the 1980s Transformers, the series cartoon. So that's G1. Let's do this. Before we begin, be sure to read the description of this video. Down there, you'll find a list of my drawing tools, some tips to succeed in your drawing, and a link to a free coloring page based on this video tutorial. And having said all of that, you guys, grab your drawing tools. Let's draw Megatron. Alright guys, let's go ahead and get started. I've got my paper in portrait mode, although for this, just like Optimus, it really doesn't matter how you have your paper laid out because we're pretty much going to be drawing in a kind of a squarish area anyway. So anyway, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to divide my paper in half again, just like that, because it is going to be another symmetrical look. So this is going to mirror this side right here, like flipped. Okay, now I'm going to start at the top and kind of find, instead of drawing like the whole shape, what I'm going to do is I'm going to find the basic shapes first, and I'm going to start with this at the very top, and then same thing down here. Okay, so you kind of want that to look flipped over, and then I'm going to find two lines going down symmetrically the same, so it should all be the same, so you have this hexagonal shape just like this. Okay, and then I'm going to double this line down here and this one again, like so. Okay, now we're going to do the forehead, and this time what I'm going to do is I'm going to start lower here, further away, and then I'm going to bring myself closer over here. So you see how this is not parallel to this line, so it's lower down here than it is over here. See how the distance there is. Okay, so that's what we're going to do first. And then we're going to find where the nose is, about this far down. I'm going to draw two lines like this. Let me zoom in. And then I'm going to draw two lines going straight up like so. So there you go. So now that we have this, we can kind of start figuring out all the different parts of the face, but as long as you have this as a start, you're good to start off with. Okay, I'm going to outline the outside of the nose here, and then lower down here, so it looks like that. And I'm going to find this corner, and I'm going to draw two lines going this way. There you go. So we found where the cheeks are going to be here and here, so you want to make sure that they're mirroring each other again. And then what we're going to do now is we're going to draw a line going down. So you see how Megatron's shape is just very angular, and you'll find this in a lot of designs, especially for cartoon characters and such. You'll find that the heroes tend to have like a rounded shape. Think of Simba, for example, in Lion King. Now Megatron again is also a great example, but if you compare Simba with Scar in Lion King, and if you compare Megatron with Optimus Prime, you'll notice that Optimus Prime has a more rounded shape and Megatron's is a little bit more angular, and they do that a lot with villains, especially Disney villains. Okay, so I created this hexagon right here. That's going to act as where his mouth is going to be later on. Okay, now I'm going to find the same angle as this, going this way. Okay, and then we'll draw a line. So starting here and here, we'll kind of draw this faint line going down, faint line going down. And there you go. So we've kind of got a pretty good idea where Megatron's eyes are going to go. They're going to go over here. Here's his cheek, and then there's the part of his mouth right there. So now we have a pretty good idea where things should be. Okay, I'm going to outline kind of these lines again. I'm going to draw it like that, and then on the inside over here. There you go. Pretty cool. Okay, now try to draw these lightly because we're not quite finished with things just yet. Okay, now find a line, find this point here and here. And what we're going to start doing is we're going to start finding the placement of the eyes. So it goes down, and then it goes at an angle like this. Okay, so you want to make sure they're similar, And then it sort of goes like that. There you go. And then I'm going to tilt my paper just so that I can get that nice, what do you call it? Get that outline right. So there's the main outline right there, and then the inside, I'm going to draw it in like that. Okay, so I'm re-drawing the line here. I'm just like outlining the bottom again, and then here on the side as well. And there you go. A little bit of shadow down here. Just goes like this. Okay, and then here now, I'm going to draw two lines going down. So see this right here? I'm going to continue that. This nose line right here, just going to continue right here. And then bring this up like a triangle, and then another triangle inside, like that. Color that smaller triangle in. There you go. That's pretty good. So now let's kind of go to the mouth section and start figuring out where the mouth is going to be. He's got this frown, like he's angry, probably angry at Starscream. Okay, so there's the frown right there. I'm going to double up on that line there so it looks like the shading of the lip. Okay, and then going across from the corner up slightly and then across like that and back to the corner. And there you go. So it's not quite even. I've got my angle a little higher up on the right side. Okay, let's go to the chin area. And for the chin, what we're going to do is we're going to draw the outline here for the lower lip. It sort of looks like that. Okay, and then I'm going to do that. But from the chin, what we're going to do is we're going to draw a line down here, another line above it. And we're going to make a rectangle. Okay, two lines on each side. And then this one goes to the bottom of the lip. And same thing over here. And then angle these. This goes across, and then erase the inside there so you get this triangular chin shape, just like that. Okay. Okay, now from here and here, we're going to bring this down to the chin now. And there you go. Okay, and this is going to have a line that goes across over here. So we're going to start figuring out the sides of the face. Oh, one more thing. From this tip going out like that. Okay, good. So about this far out, that's what we're going to do. Same thing on the other side. And then follow the angle. So make sure you get this angle. You want to do parallel. And then same thing with this line right here. So you're just following along like that. Okay. There you go. Hey guys, this video right here is brought to you by these awesome Patreon patrons. If you are interested in knowing more about how to support this channel through Patreon, check out the link down below, patreon.com/drawit2 for more details. Anyway, let's cut to commercial and then let's get back to business. Once you get up to the top here, what you're going to need to do is you're going to have to find a line that goes from this tip right here. You see where the eye has this little tip right here. You want to bring this way, going across, line going that way, and then going up like that. Okay, so now we're going to connect this from, okay, so this point right here connected to that, this line. So you should have this line right here connected to that line. There you go. So you should have something that looks like this. Looks kind of weird right now. Don't worry about it. But as long as you have this, then you're good to go. Okay. What this is going to do is we're going to actually draw another line going out over here and out over here. Okay. And we're going to transfer, we're going to move this, hard to make out, but this right here is going to actually go out like this. Okay, so this point should come to a point like that. Okay, so from here and here, angle, you want to make sure that it's the same as here on this side. It should come out like this, and then line going across. Here you go. Okay. Draw a line going across over here, and then you kind of want to do the same thing over here. Just a slight step up. You see how it's not straight across? It's got a bit of a point right there. Okay. Outline again, and then line going down, this time further down. Okay, parallel. And then this goes down again, but it goes further down. There you go. Quite confusing, I understand, but that's the thing with geometric shapes. The transformers have very geometric shapes, and it gets a little bit complicated when you start drawing them. Okay, so here is where I'm going to cut this off. This is, of course, going to be for the, what do you call this shape? I don't even know what to call it. Okay, let's go back up at the top here. I think we're done over here on this side. We're gonna go back at the top. We're gonna figure out these two lines. So like imagine this line kind of going straight up. So you wanna find those two corners there. And then we're going to kind of make our way out this way. And I think what we're going to do is we're just going to figure out a line out here and here. And then find this spot right here. So it's kind of in between this top and this bottom. Find this middle. So here's the top. Here's the bottom. Find the middle part. And then we're going to angle. We're going to create an angular line going across like this. Okay, do it roughly for now. And you'll find maybe that this sort of leans really close to that edge there. So we're still trying to figure out where that line is going to go. So kind of just leave it like that for now. We're going to have to expand this a little bit more. So this goes like this. Okay, so not parallel to this. This goes a little bit flatter, whereas this one goes like this, this line. This goes a little bit flatter like this. Okay, and then from this line that we did, we're going to kind of just draw a square panel or kind of a diagonal panel that looks like this. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. And then we're going to bring this out to that point. Aha, before we do anything, let's double that panel. So it looks three-dimensional like that. Okay, again, we'll do the same thing over here. Find the panel. Or I don't know what you call it. I'm calling it a panel, but not really sure what it is. And I'm changing the angle over here. Okay, then double up. And then just bring Megatron's head over like so. Okay, there is the head, there's the face. Draw a line going down like this, and then just kind of get these lines as best as you can. Might have to, for me, I'm finding that it's a little bit too squat, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to extend the top a little bit taller. And that's fine, you guys might not even need to do that. Okay, so there you go. We're pretty much, we've got the basics of it. Now let's just kind of figure out the interior part or the inside part. Now this right here needs to be divided into 1, 2, 3 triangles, or sorry, rectangles that are kind of distant, about equidistant apart from each other. And then on the spaces in between, you create smaller rectangles like so. Okay, so here's 1, 2 rectangles, and then the middle rectangle. And then in between them, I'm just going to draw these smaller spaces like that. There you go. And looking to see if there's anything else. We can kind of give an outline over here. Okay, once you figure out the top here, you can create like another outline. So it just creates like the metal of the forehead kind of bending over right at this line here. There you go. Okay, one more panel. This goes in, gonna bring that inside like that. Double the bottom line. Same thing on this side. There you go. Now let's zoom out and let's draw the neck. Actually, before we draw the neck, let's kind of draw the chest plate. And the chest plate is going to be a line across below his chin like this. Okay. Find a place kind of just below this line right here. So right around here, draw another line going across. So this point, go down, draw a line going across. Okay, now bring this down like this, and then down more so like that. Okay, so down, and then angled down like this. Neck, neck. There's a lot of shadow in the neck area actually, but from this point right here, I'm just going to bring this way. I'm always doing the same thing on the other side. Okay, and then over here. Like so. And then 2 lines, 2 lines, and then the rest is just going to be shadow. Okay, right here, I'm going to draw one faint line going like this. Same thing on this side. And it's going to be this way and then across. Okay, angled down and then across like this. And it's just going to be panels that look like that. Same thing over here. This goes like this and then across. Like so. Okay, so you have these panels on the sides of the neck here like that. And then this right here is going to be like a hose, and then it's going to have these curved lines going down. And then you just kind of make X's as well. So that they look like that. Okay, so there's that. All right, so now let's erase this side here and this side here. And then draw a line going across, 2 lines going across on this side and also on this side. And there you go. And then the last thing we're going to do is we're going to draw another line going across over here. I'm going to draw it twice. Sorry, 3 times. So 1, 2, and then 3 lines. Okay. And then let's draw a bit of a scar going like this along his cheek. And if you guys want to, much like I did with Optimus Prime, I created a bunch of these dents and scratches along his facial features, just to show that he's been in a battle. So they're like, you know, battle scars, battle marks, things like that. Okay, anyway, I think we are done for the most part. There is Megatron from Transformers. This is the G1 look. Hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and I will catch you in the next one. Take care. And you guys, that is all the time that we have for this video. Thank you so much for tuning in all the way to the very end. I appreciate that a lot. If you guys are proud of your drawings, I would love to see them. So head on over to Instagram, tag me at Draw2 so I can see your masterpieces. If you guys are ever curious about the tools that I use for drawing or the equipment that I use to make these videos, I have links in the description of this video, so make sure you guys check that out. If you are feeling extra generous, I have links down in the description as well for different ways that you can show your support on this channel. I already mentioned Patreon, but there are other ways as well, so be sure to check those out, links in the description. Your contributions go a long way in ensuring that I can continue making videos just like this for you guys to enjoy free of charge. Again, if you guys like this video, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, like this video right here, comment down below, and share this with your friends in your social media. And speaking of social media, don't forget you guys can find me on Instagram, on Facebook, and of course on my website, draw2.com, where you can find a free coloring page based on the tutorial drawing that is found in this video. Again, you guys, all of the links to those are found in the description of this video, so be sure to check that out. Finally, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. And yeah, stay tuned for more so you can learn to draw it too. I'll see you guys next time.